YouTubulous, we're back. So, day after I post my video, so it's day 2 on the blue Jeep. We didn't sell it last night. I got a lot of messages. I got a guy coming right now, so hopefully this turns into a reveal video. But as for right now, I'm working on this door. You can see I kind of had to mangle it to get it open. It was stuck shut. That's why we bought this one. These freaking latches, man, they seize right up and cannot get anything in there to kind of pry that back like on any other door. So we got it open. I will start pulling off the hinges, get this door off. I'm going to take the window out of it. I'm going to take the door handle mechanism because those break on every Chevy. So I'll have that and whatever else I can take from the inside of there. And then we're going to take that back to the salvage yard and get our core back for it. So this here, I think we're just gonna Bondo over it, make it look like a wide body kit, and then paint it. No, we got a fender for it. So we're gonna do it right, replace it with a nice solid fender. I'm gonna have to buy another one of those wheels off Amazon to get this off. That's been on there for a long time. Too bad I couldn't find one in the right color. But man, that cleans up the side of the truck right there. So, it works. Same color trim. That trim piece there, is it on this door? Yes, so we've got our trim piece. I'm going to salvage whatever I can out of this door. Take this window out real quick. These are surprisingly easy to get out, actually. They only snap into a plastic groove. Doing it without breaking the window is the key. Alright, I don't want to play with that door too much more because I got to paint it anyway. So I'll have adjustments to do after it's painted. For now I'm going to work on this front fender. We have to unbolt this brace, that brace down there, get this unbolted, and get these lights out. We'll get all the way around this. And I got to get this fender flare off this fender, get it ready to go on the other fender, and at least get this off so that when I get it painted I can just throw it on. I'm ready to go, and I have my core parts ready to go to the junkyard. I have to take that back, both those wheels. I can get my money back, I can buy whatever else I need. Alright, man, if you ever need access to the side of the motor to redo them manifolds, ooh, I should get you in there and show you. These 5.3 manifolds, they always bust bolts off somehow. This one seems to have all of them. Usually the back ones are broke off, but if you had to do that job, take this fender off, you can get right in there with a drill and get them out. I got it off, now I got to get my flare off. Get my wheel liner out of there. Now that I can flip it upside down, I can work on the plastic clips. I was trying to avoid jacking it up and taking the wheel off. Being lazy pretty much. So, that's how I did it. I've never really taken fenders off these before, so it's kind of crazy looking at it. Except you have to unbolt the hood right here. That's kind of sketchy because you unbolt the spring and then it's fine. It stands up. So, I've got my broom handle in there. But once you pull this bolt here, it's over. That hood's not staying up whatsoever. So I can actually move this thing still. I'll zip tie my water bottle somewhere, throw my air filter back together just half-assed, and we can back this thing out of the garage even. I can work in here, get this stuff painted, you know, sanded, all that stuff. So let me button this up and then we will get this garage closed, get some heat going in here. All right, Jeep just sold, full price. I posted it yesterday for $2,300, got one message. Dropped it to $2,100 today. Was gonna be aggressive just to off it because we know what we're making. So we had $780 into it. We just sold it for $2,100 to the first person that actually came. So just goes to show, guys, if you clean them up and you do your work and you got it running good, smelling good, it'll sell immediately. These Cherokees, man, they hold their name. They're worth every penny and everyone knows it. So do the math, 780 minus 21, you know, he didn't even try to talk me down. He did leave me $300 down. I gave him a receipt. He's gonna come back and pick it up. Apparently, he got into an accident the other day. He was borrowing a buddy's car. Whatever, don't matter, but. So that's sold. We have finally sold all 3 cars. So this video is going to turn into a reveal video. We will be doing a price reveal at, you know, what we paid for them all, what we made, and we'll see what we actually turned that $3,000 into. We're gonna get this garage shut down. I'm gonna get these fenders. I gotta take the door off that truck. New day. I'm going to start setting my garage up to sand panels. My dad brought this by for the boys. So I think we're gonna be doing a shifter cart project. Old Yamaha DT something. I think he said that's only a 50cc 2-stroke motor, but those were street legal back in the day. And he picked it up cheap, said it's pretty much only good for a motor. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it love. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it love. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it love. Hey, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it love. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it love.
In the junkyard to paint were probably these ones because of all the chips that I had to sand back, but they're the only ones that were predominantly rust free. So, and then Britt's been going for about an hour and a half out there.
I got my carpet cleaner. It's pitch black out though, so we can't see.
Yeah, so we're done for the night. I gotta go get some. I thought I had enough sealer to spray both of them in sealer to get them gray. You know, just because it's the right way to do it, because we went down to metal on some spots. So we'll seal it in and then we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, first thing in the morning we'll start kicking butt.
Fun. Like, new day. I'm waiting for my paint to get mixed up right now. I ordered it earlier, then they called me 2 hours later asking me to verify the paint code that they hadn't mixed it yet. So that's getting mixed up. I'm gonna put some primer sealer on there because we got to metal. And we gotta buy that. I gotta buy the paint. I gotta buy some more thinner and all the stuff to mix it up with. So we're gonna go do that. Check out these Nitto trail grapplers I got. Look at the tread on those. They're 22s, so they're gonna be a little bit harder to sell. But they're 22s, so they're gonna sell for good money, you know? These are the tires that you throw on your truck when you've got 22 by 14 wheels and you're lifted and all that stuff. This is the wheel that I buy off Amazon for 10 bucks. The 3M wheel is $40. So why would you pay 40 when you can literally pay 10. And it literally just erases it. So we'll go down the whole side, I'll get all that off. And you can see it's pretty jacked up and faded in some areas, but no matter how thick or old it is, the wheel erases it. So just time consuming. You gotta hold the drill with both hands. So that's where we're at. We'll get some primer on these things, at least in this video. I still gotta write down and give you the reveal for what we did off the series. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. Look at this. After she's already scrubbed it and vacuumed it twice, it just keeps bringing stuff out. This stuff, guys, and Bissell's having sales right now where you can get, it's like, how much off?
Kev's dad brought a whole case of these over, and I think he literally, it was like $1 a can.
Yeah.
99 cents he paid per can.
Cannot beat it. You just spray it on there and
it sucks it right
sucks
out.
it right out, and then you vacuum it up. Bada boom, bada bing.
Hopefully third time's a charm.
And then here's my pinstripe removal. I still got a couple. You got to go back through with a wet rag and just rub the rubber, but it's good. And I'm thinking about taking this topper off and selling it for like 30 bucks. You know, the clear's faded on it. It doesn't really do anything to make the truck look better. And I think the truck will look a lot better without the topper on it.
I think it'll look better without it too.
So,
it makes it worse almost.
I mean, the shocks work. I can take pictures of it. That should sell if I put it up for 50 bucks or something. All right, finally got my paint. It took him all day. He called me 3 times trying to match this up, and it still kind of looks dark. So it is what it is. But I ended up buying some primer, more clear, hardener for the primer, hardener for the paint. We got some quick dry stuff because it's going to be cold out there. I'm prepping the garage. I just cleaned the floor. I just drained my compressor, blew any moisture out of it, so that's good. Went and got another heater. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it really, really warm in here, and then I'm gonna quick spray these, open the door, let it air out, turn the heaters back on, leave them on for 5 minutes, get it warm in here again, spray them again, and that's gonna be the cycle. That's what you have to do in the cold weather. It's already dark. It's 6 o'clock. I've been waiting all day. I ordered my paint at 11:30. I had to wait for the guy that bought the Jeep to come pick it up and pay me off. So I waited. He was an hour and a half late. So I feel like I spent all day waiting. I'm ready to go now. I just want to get these things cleaned up, get some paint on them, see what's going to happen, and just get moving. I feel like I've made no progress today. I think we got it ready. I just sanded and prepped the tailgate. I think it's pretty ready to go. It's got that little ding in there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Did just sell a set of tires, so paint and stuff's for free.
I didn't even notice those are gone.
Yeah. So that's awesome. All right, we're going to get this door shut. I'm going to try to dust proof one more time, and then we're going to start heating this place up. And I'm going to start spraying primer on both of those first. I'm not going to prime that. And then once those flash for 10 minutes, we're going to go to town.
Then it'll be the fun stuff.
Try to get these painted and cleared tonight.
Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down. completes the sound, loud enough to quiet the thunder. The love with no doubt, and now I'm never gonna slow down. Never gonna slow down.
Alright, not bad for a first coat. You can already see it's wanting to dry. I can tell it's a match, so that's good. And then I was really smart, because what I do is I spray it, and it's real cloudy in here. Then I open this, and it all flows out, and then I shut it, turn my heaters on, and quick bake these. Well, it's raining out right now. Lovely. So I opened it, and water fell off my garage door onto the tailgate. Why? Why does that happen? Hopefully the paint will dry, the water will stand, I'll be able to wipe it off, make sure it's smooth, and then I'll just blast another coat on it, and I'll only open my door and my windows. So right now, I got the flames going, they're pushing air, sucking everything out, the window and the door. I'm gonna give that 10 minutes, and we're gonna go again. Alright, final coat of paint is on and drying. I got a bacon in here. So, I mean, it turned out great for a garage paint job that I didn't even really try. I mean, I swept the floor, but you can see there's dirt and sand everywhere. I was really concerned about it. There have been other times when I just completely cleaned the garage, frickin' watered down the floor, and tried to make everything perfect. And it just didn't turn out. You know, it's almost like it was worse. This time, I didn't even, I mean, I wiped the stuff off and I swept the floor, but I did not try to just make it a complete contaminant-free area, and I got better results. Except for this one, where my garage door opened and I've got those water spots. I figure that adds character, you know? Regardless of how that looks, it looks better than being gold on the back of that truck. I did post that bed cover today and for 50 bucks, and I've had 20 messages, so that's gonna sell. I'm gonna get 50 extra bucks off that. It's gonna spruce up the way the truck looks. So I'm gonna go get a piece of paper. We're gonna do a rundown of what we made off the series and all 3 cars. Let you guys know that, you know, this is a fun, lucrative thing. If you're into cars, man, this is definitely the thing to do, especially around Christmas. You know what I mean? I could do this. I could go to work at my 9 to 5, work my 40 hours a week. I could do this after work every night. I could do this on the weekends. And I think when I added it up, we made $4,300 profit. We started with $3 grand. We ended up with $7,700, and I wound up being $4,300 in profit alone. So let me go get my paper. I'll write it down real quick. We'll do the price reveal, and then we'll close this video out, and you'll have to see the next one to see the panels on the car and what it looks like. All right, finally, the reveal to the series. I could finally be done with this series. So we started with 2 Jeeps and a truck, 3 cars. We bought the truck for $1,000. The black Jeep we bought for $1,300. The blue Jeep we bought for $700. So we'll start with the black Jeep because we sold it first. You watch the series, you obviously know. So we bought it for $1,300. All we did is clean it. We sold it for $2,600 bucks. We had $1,300 profit on it. And then the truck we bought, it needed a transfer case, which we found for 75 bucks. I spent $110 on wheels and tires at the junkyard, but then I sold my other wheels and tires to a guy that wanted the rims, and ended up I only invested $30 in the wheels. We sold the truck for $3,000. That was an $1,895 profit. And then the blue Jeep. We put 2 tires in the front, headlight bezel, glove box door, and a really good cleaning. Ended up spending, I rubbed it up to 80, but I know we didn't spend that much. And I still have quarters to bring back for that. I still haven't done it. But so we had $700 into it, $80 into the tires, $780 total. We sold it for $2,100. The guy actually picked it up today. So all in all, we made $1,895, $1,300, and $1,320. So we're at
That's
40
profit alone, right?
profit. So $45.15. We didn't quite make the 7K mark.
Well, we still have cores to turn back too.
Still have cores turned back, but we said we wanted to make 4K, and we ended up making $4,515. Now, if you're doing this and you work and this is extra income, who doesn't want $4,000 at Christmas?
Right.
You know, this
And
is
not
the
to
perfect
mention,
time for this.
like we'll sell it to the first person that comes with cash in their hand. We don't like holding on to things. We don't like sitting on them. If we would have sat on each vehicle for a couple of days
get
and
that
waited
extra
to get that
$200,
extra, then we would have probably made, a lot more. But,
Wouldn't be
for us,
painting this stuff.
we wouldn't be on to the next project. We wouldn't be moving on. We like
Right.
to get it, fix it, get rid of it, make our money and run.
Right. Now, check out these doors. They're just about dry. You can see some dark areas, but I mean, for a garage paint job, look at how much trash isn't in there. Check this fender out, where I was actually worried about this fender because it was chipped. I had to sand it right down to metal from here all the way back, and it's just smooth. It looks good. So tomorrow, I'm gonna let this bake. Actually, I'm gonna clear it tonight. So I'm gonna end the video here, and you'll have to check back to see how the clear goes and how they go on. I'll film it all. But this video is probably getting long. I just wanted to show you guys that you can make a lot of money doing this, and your state, every state lets you have so many. If you have 6 cars you can sell, there's 3 right there. We just made $4,500 off 3.
Especially around Christmas time, this is how we afford Christmas for 6 children.
Yes, and it started out being extra money, and now we're really just going at it. And I never really painted stuff before, you know what I mean? But I taught myself how to do it. I bought all the stuff. I make a good sale, I go buy paint guns. I make another good sale, I buy a compressor. I really hope you guys learned something. I hope that we taught you something. I hope you enjoyed it. I love just watching people work on cars on YouTube. That's all I watch. So that's kind of how just on my channel, I'm always working on something, so I film it. But if you got anything from this, please like the video, drop a comment. That shows YouTube we're good people. Consider subscribing. I'm gonna keep doing this. If you want tips and tricks, there's always comments underneath my videos with tips and tricks. You can learn a lot from this channel. So stay tuned, see where we go, man. We're already working on, paperwork, shops. We're getting there slowly. It's a slow process, but I'm gonna keep trudging along, and we're gonna get there. So you're gonna wanna see the journey. Hit the bell. Peace.